Welcome to another episode of Hardcat Feature Focus. In this episode, we will be showcasing the features of the brand new Hardcat smartphone application, MiCat version 3, focusing on the Help Desk module. The MiCat application is currently available to use on iPhones, iPads, iPod Touches, and Android phone and tablet devices. The free-to-download app is available right now in the Apple iTunes Store and Google Play Store. Links to the downloads are available in the comments section. MiCat has been developed to be as simple and intuitive for the end user. Therefore, the training required for the end user is quite minimal. MiCat can be extended to parties outside your organization or to log problems or incidences against your assets. Once we've signed into MiCat, the new Help Desk functionality is available to the user. At the bottom of our screen, we see two options under Help Desk: Problem List and Scan Barcode. The problem list returns to the user, by default, all problems that are associated to the person associated to the login. If they want to see all problems, it's as simple as clicking the All button. When looking at the list of problems, the users get to see certain pieces of key information: the problem name, the problem status, and the priority. There is also a color which relates to the status of the problem. From here, a user can then open up a problem to review its information. Information such as problem summary, who the caller is, the problem type, the owner, the asset, more text information, the location of the problem, who the engineer assigned to the problem is, the default priority, and the problem class. And finally, there is a new function, GPS, where we can use MiCat to capture the GPS coordinates of the current problem. Further items that we can do within our problem are actions, where we can create an action, edit an action, or see existing actions that have been created in the system. If presets have been assigned, we would see them here. And then finally files, where we can either view existing files or attach our own. From here, we also can create a new problem simply by clicking the plus button. Here we can write our problem summary. We can specify who the caller is, which will then go into the Hardcat people structure to give you a list of all the people. We can also specify our problem type. And from here within problem types, we can now specify our actual problem. So we have a monitor with bright pixels. The owner has come through as default as the caller. And from an asset standpoint, we can now use the camera function to scan the barcode of that asset. And from here, the system will then return with the asset information. We can update the more text, or we can add more text. We can specify a location. We can set the engineer. We can set the status. We can set the priority. We also can set the problem class. The problem class will create preset questions based on the class selected. And finally, we can capture the GPS coordinates. From here, GPS coordinates are saved. From here, we can now save our problem, and once our problem is saved, we can now add a new action in, update our presets, and add in files if necessary. When we add files, we can either choose from camera or choose existing photos from our photo album. If we want to add a new action in to specify the work completed, it's as simple as pressing Add Action. From here, based around our standard action that has been specified within our configuration, we can choose our action. We can write in more text. Again, specify who has completed the work. And if necessary, enter in part cost, labor cost, and a duration if required. From here, we can press Add. We can also add more actions in, or if that's all we need to do, we can now press Save to then update our problem. Our other option in Help Desk is Scan Barcode, where we can now scan an asset barcode. And once the barcode's been scanned, it will then return to us all the open problems associated with that asset. From here, we also can create a new problem, again by simply clicking on the plus button. Thank you for watching this episode of Hardcat Feature Focus. If you have any questions about the new Hardcat MiCat application, please don't hesitate to contact the Hardcat sales team at sales@hardcat.com. Thank you very much. And as always, please review the other Hardcat videos we have available on our YouTube channel. And please don't forget to subscribe.